this is one of those things where for the next weeks, maybe years of my life, I'll be coming up with the answers that I'd like to live on. And none of the right ones are in it. Hi, I'm Jason Isaacs. I'm here with Digital Spy, and this is Movie of Me. If there was a film of my life, I am terminally indecisive. So this is impossible for me to pick a genre. So I'm going to say it's going to be a kind of portmanteau film, a bit like Magnolia, which has got light and dark, or maybe like an episode of television has got an A story, B story, and C story. Or even Pulp Fiction, maybe. Let's aim high to a Cannes Festival winner. So I'm allowed multiple different genres. I want to have, since there are many sections to this film, I want multiple actors to play me, including women and old people. I was an old soul. So the only impression I can do that's even halfway good is Ian McKellen. So Ian can play me as a kind of 5-year-old or 6-year-old. And then I quite like Meryl Streep, because also the ultimate chameleon, to play me in my teens, because I was just a fake. In my teens, I reinvented myself, everyone I was talking to. I'm still not sure I have a solid grip on my own personality, but then I mixed in such different circles, I was always someone different. And then in my 30s, I thought I was a smart ass and I had a terrible drug problem. So let's say Robert Downey Jr. How about that for a while? And now I haven't got a job, so I'm going to have to play myself. I'm going to say, given the situation that we're in right now, the whole thing's a monologue. We don't need any other people. It's just me on the screen. Everybody else, if anyone saw Son of Saul, rather brilliant, serious film, Hungarian film about the Holocaust and about the Sonderkommando. But the technical aspect is that only one man was in focus. It'll just be me, and everybody else will be self-focused. And that way I get a lot of screen time, and we can shoot during lockdown. Well, there'll be the tragically fumbled introduction to sex, obviously. There'll be the reinvention of myself at university as some double-barreled top hat-wearing posh boy that didn't work for a while. There'll be the discovery of acting and rehearsals and go to the Edinburgh Festival that gets us outdoors, get some colour, and then there'll be the very dull final act where I settle down and end up scrubbing pans, which is what I've been doing for the last 3 months. I'm not saying it's going to be a blockbuster. Well, my wife has to be in it, or else I'll be hell to pay. I'm going to say Elle Fanning. Maybe she play my wife when she was younger. And then, blimey, who play her now? Naomi Watts in the later years. And then my kids, played by monkeys, I'm going to say. Played by incontinent monkeys. Tom Felton, a young version of me? Absolutely no, I can't think of anything worse. No, Tom, there's a weird thing about your friends. You know, I've got some friends who are very skilled actors, and I love Tom. But whenever I see people I know in a film, I just think, oh look, there's my mate pretending to be someone else. I never believe him for a split second. So I don't know who else would I have in it. There are actors I like Mark Ruffalo. I'd like to see Mark Ruffalo in it somewhere. Maybe there's one of my older brothers. I have a couple of older brothers. And then my mates, I don't have to play. Lennie James has to play himself. One of my best mates. He has to play himself because no one's as good as him. I don't know. I don't really want anyone else in the film. I mean, if I get to make a film about me, I don't see why anybody else gets a part or any screen time at all. What the hell? I'm living in a fancy world. I always wanted to do a one-man show. There's an argument to be made that I'm not taking this very seriously, and I would entertain that argument, but I think I would remove, Benjamin Button style, all the lines from my face and place them on my stomach so that it looked like I had a washboard stomach. Bring my hairline down an inch or two, and then, yeah, I wouldn't mind making the world slightly sunnier than it is at the moment, that's for sure. I do genuinely think, all terrible gags aside, about writing autobiographical stories and telling them. And I find it too painful. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how to go into the tortuous inner life of me, that every actor I know has something slightly broken in their mold. There's some kind of need, there's some fissure, there's something that didn't sit quite right, or else we would all have opened cake shops and be living happily ever after. So I don't really know what the film would be. And I think I'd call it unfinished. It would be a black poster, just black, because Spinal Tap is actually my favorite film. And at the bottom it would just say none more black. No one's going to watch this film. No one's ever going to see it. I apologize that you just watched a movie of me. I've got a much better version in my head. Come round to my house.